The divorce battle between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie has not only shaken Hollywood but has also forced their youngest children to face a difficult reality, being torn between two beloved parents. One source said, the children are caught in the middle of their parents' feud. And this raises the question, where does Brad Pitt stand in the eyes of each child? Perhaps, Maddox, the eldest in the family, has felt the significant upheaval in his family's life. He has experienced many changes, from being adopted in Cambodia to becoming part of the Jolie-Pitt family. And now, he is facing another major change, the division among siblings in the family. Pax and Zahara, Brad and Angelina's adopted children, may feel the strain in their family relationship. They have experienced moments of happiness and challenges together. But now, everything seems to be changing, and choosing sides may be a big issue for them. However, ultimately, all three adopted children have always supported and stood by Angelina. Shiloh, Brad and Angelina's first biological child, has always been known as a strong and determined girl. But is her strength enough to help her overcome the pain of a separation? And the twins Knox and Vivian, the youngest in the family, can they understand what is happening? It seems Brad Pitt is facing a significant challenge, to keep his relationship with his children from further deteriorating. With each child, he is confronted with the difficult question, how do I keep my children from being too affected by their parents' divorce battle? In the custody battle between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie following their divorce, a voice of harmony and support has emerged. That voice belongs to Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, their eldest daughter. Shiloh has spoken out in support of her father, the famous actor Brad Pitt, in this fierce custody battle. Despite being very young, she is acutely aware of her family's situation. Known for her strength and determination, Shiloh not only wants to protect her father's rights but also hopes to see the family reconciled. This adds complexity to the custody battle but also opens a door of hope. Shiloh's support for Brad Pitt is not only an expression of filial love but also a message about the necessity of harmony within the family. She wants to see her parents and siblings living happily together, and this is a positive sign in this custody battle. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt's statement is not just a simple expression of support for her father, it's also a powerful message about peace within the family. However, Shiloh's response quickly became the focus of media attention as the press reported on the confrontation between her and her seemingly cold half-siblings, Pax, Maddox, and Zahara. While these half-siblings seem distant and unwilling to maintain contact with Brad Pitt, Shiloh has chosen a different path. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt always seeks peace when talking about family. For her, the most important thing is not just individual rights but also the happiness and harmony of everyone in the family. With a sensitive soul and a desire for peace, Shiloh has become a reliable anchor in this tense custody battle. In the custody battle between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, two of Brad's children have stepped forward to defend their father, Shiloh and Knox. They are the ones who continue to talk to their dad, not allowing the conflicts between their parents to affect their relationship with Brad. However, Brad's relationship with his children is not straightforward. Shiloh, born in 2006, and Knox, born with Vivian in 2008, regularly meet and converse with their father. The relationship between Shiloh, Knox, and Brad has always been considered special. They not only maintain regular contact but also exchange messages. However, Vivian, also born with Knox in 2008, has distanced herself from her father in recent years. Insiders further reveal, Vivian has done the same for a while, but in recent years, she has distanced herself, working with Angelina on the play being a big part of it. While Knox is described as a mini Brad, Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, Brad Pitt's eldest daughter, seems to have the closest relationship with the famous actor. They are said to have a special bond. As she gets older, it's becoming pretty clear that Shiloh is Brad's daughter, and they note that both Shiloh and Brad are interested in history, art, and architecture. She gets that from her dad. They both like to play hoops and talk about things like the environment, classic movies, and books. This special relationship is not only a sign of a strong family bond but also an indication of similarities in interests and personalities between father and daughter. Shiloh is not only a part of the Jolie-Pitt family but also a part of the artistic and intellectual world that Brad Pitt is passionate about exploring. This helps to create a deep connection between them, as both can share and discuss the things they love and care about. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were once considered Hollywood's golden couple. They met while working on the film Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2005. The couple has 6 children together and was once praised as the epitome of a celebrity power family. However, in 2016, after 2 years of legal marriage, Angelina and Brad announced their divorce. The initial reason cited was Brad Pitt's alcohol addiction and allegations of him abusing his wife and children on a flight from France to the United States. After 8 years of intense legal battles, last March, Brad Pitt expressed his intention to give up the custody fight. The final decision on the custody dispute between the two famous stars is expected to be made this summer. Currently, Brad Pitt and Angelina have not commented on the news. Initially, Angelina wanted full custody of the children, while Brad fought for a 50-50 agreement regarding their 6 children. However, according to insiders, the 1963-born actor no longer wants to pursue this. This decision implies that Angelina Jolie will retain primary custody of the children, while the ex-husband will be allowed visitation rights. Brad wants to end the custody battle with his ex-wife because the children are all grown up. Maddox, 23, Paxton, 21, and Zahara, 19, are not bound by any custody agreements. Only Shiloh, the twins Knox and Vivian, are under 18. However, Shiloh will turn 18 soon in May. Brad Pitt also understands that his 3 older children all have hostile attitudes towards him, especially Paxton. According to the Daily Mail, the Vietnamese-born adopted son has reportedly not spoken to the Bullet Train star since their altercation on a plane in 2016. In 2020, Paxton used harsh language like despicable to describe Brad on his personal Instagram account on Father's Day. Meanwhile, Maddox and Zahara showed great support for their mother. Not only did Angelina win the custody battle, but she also gained an advantage in the lawsuit against Brad Pitt regarding their shared property at Chateau Miraval Estate in France. In a hearing in the United States in mid-March, the judge ruled to allow Jolie to dismiss 5 out of 7 allegations brought against her by Brad. The judge dismissed most of Mr. Pitt's requests because they had no legal basis. Mr. Pitt's lawsuit has never been about business disputes. Instead, it spoke to his efforts to cover up serious abusive behavior. "We are pleased that the judge dismissed many of Mr. Pitt's allegations," Jolie's lawyer stated to Entertainment Tonight. The actress's lawyer also emphasized that Angelina had no ill will towards her ex-husband. She always hoped her ex-husband would get rid of meaningless lawsuits, do good for the children, and heal the wounds of the entire family together.